Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. And what is a direct access broker? Maybe you've heard the term and you're not quite sure what it is, or maybe you understand what it is, but you've never really seen it in action and you don't at the core understand what it's allowing you to do. So what I want to show you is over here, this is level 2s, depending on how much of a beginner you are. And this is showing where buyers and sellers are at. And at the core, direct access broker is going to allow you to influence the level 2s, meaning you can show up and you can start to show and change how they look. What do I mean by that? Well, let's just say right now there is no 85 over here. Notice 87.16, 87.05, 85.60. The markets are open, so I got to go somewhat faster. But by coming down here and changing that to 85, I'm going to tell the market that I want to buy 100 shares at 85. So watch what happens over there. Did you notice that? Look, the 85 just showed up and it's highlighted in yellow, meaning that is me. I have direct access to the markets, so my order is, showing up right at that point. Now, for you would see the 85. So if you were at home and you were looking at all this, you'd see the 85 show up. You would see that number 1 show up. The only difference would be it would not be highlighted yellow because, well, it's not actually you submitting the order, but because it's me, that is why that's showing up. Let's do this. Let me change that up to 85.50 now. Ready? So watch. There is no 85.50 over here prices. That's because right now nobody wants to buy at 85.50. But if I say I do, then right there, see 85.50 has now just showed up. That is what direct access is ultimately allowing you to do, to influence how things are all apparent. Now let's say I want to short. So notice right here, there is no 87, let's just say 45. But if I come over here to 87.45 and enter that in, you can see now right there, highlighted to yellow, I am now out there as, trying to short. So let me cancel it out before I accidentally get filled. So right there, that was me trying to go short, meaning I want you sell first, which is why I showed up over there on the ask. But that's what the direct access platforms are allowing you to do. Now, this is not free, and this is a big difference because there is no middleman. There is no third party because, well, you have direct access, hence the term. So there are going to be commissions associated with this, and depending on your strategy, it's going to dictate whether or not you need this. In many situations, the free brokers are going to be fine, but the free brokers are not direct access, so they are going to be slower. So depending on your quote unquote need for speed is going to dictate whether or not you actually need an online broker, or need a free broker or a direct access broker. All of them are going to be online brokers, but just depending on if they're direct access or not is going to, dictate a couple things. So you're getting what you pay for, right? If you need speed, then you're going to be able to have direct access as you just saw, and then you're going to be able to operate that much quicker. But if you don't need to operate super fast, then yeah, you don't necessarily need a direct access broker. So as you can see the price coming down here. So notice, and I'll just do it one more time, there is no 84 over here anywhere, but if I were to go and enter in, so let's change this down here to 84. Now you can see right there, 84, that is me. That's literally me influencing the level 2s with my direct access broker. And that is how that all works. So this was an impromptu video. Just notice how things were working out here and thought, you know what? I know I've done videos on direct access brokers, but actually showing one in motion, there you go. You can see exactly how this all behaves. In the market, it is pre-market right now, so it's a little bit easier to illustrate all this, but the same dynamic plays out in, when the markets are officially open. But like I said, just because things are a bit slower during pre-market, it allowed me to illustrate this a bit quicker. So yeah, what is a direct access broker? How does a direct access broker work? And what does it allow you to do? Hopefully this helped you kind of see it right before your very eyes. So yes, it allows you to manipulate the level 2s if you really wanted to, but I don't say that in any sort of impressive way. So it's not like I'm controlling the market or anything like that. But yeah, you can influence the parents of the level 2s. And that's kind of cool when you actually stop and think about it. If there are any other questions or whatever on the direct access brokers, please leave those down in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this. And check out the channel as a whole. If you like what you see, then hopefully you decide to ultimately become a subscriber. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.